Just leave her alone. She's stupid.
There's a seat. There's a seat
You
here.
can record all day.
There's a seat here.
You see? There's no space.
Look, exactly. We're all sitting. It's all right.
But there's no space.
You're sitting, sir.
Did I give you permission? Okay, but can you move? Can you move?
Oh my God! No, I'm not
I'm not giving you
moving.
permission to record.
No,
So
I'm
can you
not
move?
moving. No, I'm not moving.
You have to tell me you're recording. You're not even
No, I don't have to tell. I will fucking kill
No,
you.
but it's me.
Kill me.
No, but it's me. It's about a cracker. What's here? Because I know.
No, quédate ahí. Excuse me. She's just spitting my
Can you move, please? Because I was sitting here and she came here. Can you move, please?
So you're sitting, I'm sitting there.
No,
space.
you came to my space.
Sir, we're all sitting.
We are in that
Okay, I know, but she came to.
That is absolutely
Yeah, this is the place you can record.
But see, why are you? But because over a seat, ma'am. It's not the point. The point is, I guess you cannot walk away without. So, are you saying it's okay if I go to the first row and just sit in between two people like that now? No, I'm not. That's not what that's what I will speak to her about that.
What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. Imagine this: you attend a kindergarten graduation, a moment of innocence, joy and celebration, but at Meadow Woods Elementary in Orlando, Florida, something that should have been a peaceful milestone turned into something ugly, something racially charged. Imagine showing up to support your kid only to be spat on by a white woman simply because you sat near her man and her family. This is such a sad story to watch, guys, and the fact that this is happening in America in 2025, like, it's very ugly. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracie D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel and let me know what your thoughts are on the comments section. And I'm just happy that this wasn't me, because I don't know where I would be if I was this black woman sitting there as I watch this white lady assault me. It's quite sad, but let's dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
How lovely, how you guys doing? Now I know y'all just seen that shit. Forget the lady for right now. Auntie, you set your ass there as a black person and let that lady spit on you? And you ain't do shit and you recorded it and go say, ooh, without making this bitch say ow? And then you announce that she spit in your face without introducing the ass whooping? Oh, hell no. And you had a friend with you, so it's no excuse. The lady spit on her because she sat next to her and her husband at a kindergarten graduation. Baby, them kids would have learned so much shit from me that day, okay? Baby, her and that baby would have went flying. I'm sorry, the baby got to get it to you. Sat there and let your mama spit on me. That was a fuck them kids moment, okay? It's some shit that you just supposed to go to jail for. You don't think about it, you just know you going to jail. And sis, we would have bailed you out. You should have turned that motherfucking kindergarten graduation out, okay? So, until you catch this bitch and get your fade, bitch, we don't want your potatoes out. We don't want your macaroni and cheese, bitch. We don't want your pies. You are not invited to shit until you find that lady. You got us fucked up. You got us out here looking crazy as black people. The fuck wrong with you? Pissed me off so bad I had to come back. Gonna act like you gonna post it like we on your side. Bitch, we're not. We more mad at you. The fuck, that was cause for an old school ass whooping. And lady, bitch, count your days. You gonna run into one of us. So you gonna have to run one of us a fade. You not getting away with that shit. You will have to see one of us. Okay?
Hey man, come take a look at this video. This happened in Orlando, Florida, at a kindergarten graduation. A sister went to go sit down next to two animals, man. They love to call us animals, but this sister went to go sit down next to these two animals at a kid graduation, and look how these animals react. Assault and battery, assaulting this sister, man. Why wasn't this Karen taken to jail, arrested for assault and battery and spitting on a sister, man, and spitting on somebody, man? Look at this animal, man. Knocked the phone out the sister's hand, gets up, threatened the sister. You understand? Why wasn't she arrested for assault and battery? She needs to be arrested for assault and battery and for spitting on people, man. She gets up and spit on this sister, man, at a kindergarten graduation, man. Some things you just gotta go to jail for. I'm sorry, man. Some things you got to go to jail for. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Listen, man. I'm from the tribe of Levi. I'm Haitian. You know what? That point did tet animal sayom that crazy did tet you on some. I would have took both of their heads and bashed their heads together, man. Right there, in front of all them kids. Cause some things you gotta go to jail for, bro. This is an animal. These people need to be locked up in a zoo somewhere, man. These people need to be locked up in a zoo. These are animals. These are not human beings, man. You understand? And then she got her middle finger up, disrespecting the sheriff, disrespecting the cop. That cop should have arrested her for assault and battery and all of that. Had it been the other way around, had it been a sister doing all this, she would have went to jail, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this video, man, because this is unbelievable, man.
To that black lady who let that white woman spit on her at that kindergarten graduation, that's what your ass gets. You want to know how you know when you deserve that type of shit? When you don't do shit about it. I would have slapped that bitch every which way. I'm talking about she would have dropped the kids she was holding in her lap. That even the kids was mean mugging you. They future racists. Just in case you didn't know that. A woman with that much hate in her ain't got no choice but for her kids to turn out hateful and racist. And you set your ass there. With it, bitch, I would have started swinging. Like I said, a lot of y'all responsible for the disrespect we get from these people because you don't do shit the first time they do something. Ain't no way she would have got away with that. You so fucking busy recording, bitch, that you sitting up recording and you embarrassing black women. That's all you did. I didn't even need to read the comments to know that all the black women who would have knocked her ass out getting on your ass in them. You deserved every piece of that wetness that hit your motherfucking face. You did. Because I would have dropped that fucking phone. So, in fact, I would have still had the phone because that's what I would have been knocking her ass upside her head with. Period. Y'all get on my nerves. Weak sauce.
Hey, Katarina, praise the Lord. You know, you got out of line there for a minute. You had a spitting demon in you, and I had to go knock you out. But let me tell you something. Don't do that no more, baby. God don't like ugly. Now I know Cheeto Felon got y'all thinking that y'all can go around here and act crazy and be acting up like you just did, and thinking you can treat black people or people of color in any kind of way, but especially black people. Baby, don't do that no more. Please, no. We say we holy, but we hood. Now you gonna run up on the wrong one and they gonna knock you out like I did. But then I'm gonna pray for you that God fix your heart and your mind. But don't do that no more, Katarina. Don't do that no more. Okay. All right, now you be blessed. And keep your spit in your mouth and keep your hands to yourself. Because the next black person you run up on might not be as nice as me. Okay. All right. You be blessed, baby.
Lord have mercy. I would have went off. They would have had me singing Tim with the Man up in there. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. Because my offer would have been an ass whooping for her. You hear me? Some people say I'll take a smack before I take a spit. This heifer spit on her. And if you look at the whole video, even the little son had racism in his eyes. Look at the way the son looked at her, the little boy. He looked like, nigga. I'm telling you. Yo, and she had too much composure. You know, you're just trying to get a viral moment. Fuck a viral moment. We would have sat.
To start off, guys, you must be a very disgusting person to go and spit on someone. I mean, that tells a lot about you. Like, go on and spit at someone for no even a good reason. And honestly, I'm also happy that I'm not that lady, because my level of patience, or like, I mean, people have different ways on how they control their emotions and how they react. But so many of the things that I see happening in the States, some of them I don't think I would survive, or I think I would always be in and out of jail, because there's no way I'm gonna sit down as I watch someone put or lay their hands on me, as I'm gonna sit there and just just as I'm gonna sit there and watch a palm colored woman spit on me. That's not gonna happen. And I mean, some of these people, I feel like, as people have been saying, they know who to come for. And it's quite sad because this woman is doing this in front of her kids. And in some parts, I've tried to blur the kids' photos because, you know, it's against the guidelines to show photos or videos of children here when actually in such kind of a video. And it's quite sad that she's doing this in front of her kids. And if you can go and search on that video on TikTok, you can actually see how this young boy is staring or looking at this black woman. It's like he wants to join his mama on this fight, or his mama and his papa on this fight. And I mean, looking at this man from his body size, it's not like I'm trying to body shame or anything of the sort. You look like someone who would want to be, you know, respected out there, but it seems that you don't even have some self-respect. So you're just gonna sit there and join your wife as she's abusing someone. And I don't even know why this sheriff didn't arrest this woman, because I mean, this lady has the videos on her, and she's has simply recorded everything that's needed. She has all the evidence that this woman started attacking her. She even went on ahead to tell this lady that she's gonna unalive her, which is crazy, because I don't understand where these people get this courage and all this confident when they are acting in their current mind state. Because all of these videos that I've seen, it's just like, I mean, she's not even that old to be acting this crazy. But since the election, since the new administration, I've been seeing so many of them acting up. I don't really know what's going on with them. I don't know what's happening in their lives. And I don't know, maybe I had this wrong, or maybe I didn't get it straight. If I'm wrong, you can just tell me on the comment section. It's kind of like he's speaking to her in a language that I'm not understanding. If you understand the language, if you understand what he's telling her, you can tell me also on the comment section. And if I'm wrong, maybe I had my own things, you can also tell me on the comment section. So the reason as to why I'm saying this, I'm seeing so many people out there, people that are not white Americans out here, very angry at black Americans for not supporting them and for not being out there protesting for what's happening. Like, how do you expect them to support you if this is what some people from your community are treating them, if this is how some people from your community are treating them? Because I even heard people calling in the room Rodriguez, or you don't stand up for black people when such things happen to them, but you expect black people to be out there standing up with you when your community is being deported with the mass deportation, when your community is facing a lot in these detention centers. You want to blame black people for everything that's happening, saying that you all helped black people gain independence, you all helped black people back in those days. But this is what some of your people from your community are doing out here to black people. They don't even want to sit next to them, as if they are, I don't know, maybe she was worried that this woman maybe might take her man away, and I don't even know if there is any black woman who would want that man anyway. Or I don't know if she was worried, maybe she was gonna, I don't even know what was going through her mind, but it actually shows us how much she dislikes black people. And these are the type of people that you should be aware of and always keep off from. Because, I mean, with all this kind of energy, this is how racism is taught. You see, they're just behaving this way, the mother and the father, in front of their kids. So these kids will grow knowing that spitting on melanated people is okay. I can do that. I mean, my mom is doing it in front of my father, and my father is supporting her. So there's nothing wrong with that. And you all out here, especially Caucasian women, saying, oh, we are in support of black people, doing so many videos telling people leave black people alone, black people are not supposed to be out here, come and marching or protest with you. But what I think you all should be doing is actually calling out this kind of people. What you should be doing is creating videos and trying to create awareness on how some Caucasian women do actually treat melanated people. I know some of these Caucasian women feel very threatened by melanated women around them, or they feel threatened by melanated women presence, and maybe this was the case, but still, I don't even understand why you're threatened. Is it the confidence or what's up? Because honestly, I'm trying to think of any reason that could have made her react this way, but I can't find any. It's simply hate and racism, which is quite sad. And you ask how these people, they grow up being racist, even with the young generation that we've seen some of the videos here, is because they are learning from their parents, and it goes on and on. You keep on seeing some people saying that we are not like our ancestors, but what is this that we're seeing? So many Karens out there, so many Kens out there doing what they do best, attacking melanated people for no reason. This has actually reminded me of a video I came across on TikTok of melanated woman asking people if, have you all seen that video of this couple, a Caucasian couple, a wife and a husband? The husband was doing a video and the wife was recording him. And the husband was saying, I can't wait to get slaves for myself and work for me without paying them, and I'll just give them a roof over their head. And the wife was okay recording this. And there is a number of times that I've seen Caucasian women saying that black people should not be blaming them. Black women should be able to be in, to get along with Caucasian women because Caucasian women were never involved in slavery. What an irony. Because, I mean, all this that we sing, every current that I see out there, it just shows how these people have inherited these behaviors from their ancestors, and they want to keep being out here telling us that they are different. They are not like their ancestors, and they want to be out here and telling black people to just move on, to just move on with their life and forget about slavery. But we are seeing these people out here doing crazy videos, people doing crazy things, people saying crazy things on social media. They're not even hiding it anymore. It's like someone just opened their mind or a door for them to get into a room where they can just be anything or treat people as they want. And it's quite scary seeing this happen in 2025. I mean, it's not acceptable. And I know we are here saying that, blaming this black woman. Sometimes maybe she's never been in such a situation and she didn't know how to react to it. And you all know, even if as much as she had the video as evidence and all the evidence that's needed to show that she was actually protecting herself, some or many other times that these cases are actually twisted and turned against black people. We've seen it happening in so many cases. And maybe she was, I don't really know what was going through her mind when this was being done to her or when this was happening. But I don't feel like we should be blaming her for what was done to her. I think all that we can do is support her instead of saying, you could have done this, you could have done that. One thing I know is that when you are not in a certain situation, you always have ideas on what you could have done. You always have things to say on what you could have done until it's your turn, until it happens to you. And that is when you realize that sometimes things do happen to you and you just don't even think straight. You're just sitting there or standing there confused in some type of a way because you don't even know how to react. Maybe, like, for example, let's say if I just come and slap you, if I come just from nowhere and I come slap you, first of all, unless you are, people are different. There are someone who is just gonna, slap me back directly and hit me so bad. And there's someone else who's just gonna stand there and first try to digest everything that has happened. So yeah, people are different and people react to different, and people have different reactions to certain situations. But anyway, I would love to know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know in the comment section. I hope this lady will go on ahead and file a verbal assault, because spitting on her. And also we could see how this Caucasian woman is escalating all this even in front of a police officer. Yeah, she needs to get arrested, and I wish this police woman did arrest her. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't, and until the next episode, bye.